Will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, sir, people. What's poppin'?
Radio.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr.Locario, and Miles Cunningham is in the building. What's good, Miles? What's going on with you, man?
Yo, what up, bro? Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Just it might sound a little nasally because the nigga got a little cold and shit, but you know, we out here getting it, man. What's going on with you, man? What's up with them glasses, man? What's good, man?
Chilling, man. Because I'm about to take niggas to school today. Because I gotta get on my smart shit. Because I noticed there's a lot of shit going on around YouTube where dudes just, I lurk the YouTube streets, and I'm always sad and depressed. All the information out here that guys are getting, and I'm just like, damn. I was like, because like at first I didn't believe in God, but then I realized that God put me here. God put us here to level out the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, God is real, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Unique 79 in the building. What's popping, my dude? Joe Blast in the building. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to True Color, Jungle, Strut. Shout out to Aiden. Who else? Player 007, Chris 1997. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. But before we get into all of the crazy stuff, so today, guys, I titled this "Women Can Never Love You." If you do this, and we're going to talk about what that thing is, but we're also going to be diving deep into pause. We're going to be diving deep into the fact that I know you guys have heard a lot on these YouTube streets where dudes say women can't love you. It's impossible. You understand? They only can love what you can do for them and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about, guys that are really like listening to this nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? And then we're going to break that shit down. But before we do that, let's get into this.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Yes, sir. We are back. We are back in this bitch.
Yep.
So shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chats.
You gotta play your way from start to the end.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. So today's title, man, today's show, man. And guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the calling number. We already got some people calling. Let me take this call real quick as I set up this video. So let's go to 850. 850. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, so I had a question.
Hold on. Did you donate?
Yes, to Cash App.
All right. What's popping with you though? Why's my fucking stream deck ain't working? But anyway, what's your question?
So my question is getting numbers at day parties.
What?
Getting what? Say it again.
I go to day parties.
You gotta speak clearly, bro. Speak clearly.
Right, because you sound like. Oh, there we go. My shit is late as shit.
Okay.
Go ahead, but go ahead.
Getting numbers at day parties.
Getting numbers at day parties?
Yep.
So what's the issue?
So I hit on multiple chicks at day parties. And then, like, basically, if I get rejected by one and I get rejected by the other, it's like the rest just straight up reject. But then, like, pretty much I'm at like a party where I just get like, rejected like multiple times. So should I like not try to get as much numbers?
Wait. Hold on. So you're asking, caller, you're asking about day parties, right? So that means you're getting all the numbers at the night parties, right? Everybody in the night parties is all the girls in the night parties is feeling you, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Oh, so
like,
so what do you think it is? Like, what's the difference? Like, what's the difference? Are you, do you conduct yourself differently at night parties than day parties?
So like at the day party, pretty much it's like they want to reject the dude to like, how you say, to like, I don't know, it's like to gloat in a way, because like one rejects, but it's like loud as hell, and then the other one rejects, but like when the last one rejected me, it was like, oh no, but at the same time, she kind of called me, so that's the only reason I went over there.
Man, heavy.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
What, bro? What's going on with you for real? Like what's really going on with you, man? Like you sounded real crazy right now.
Yo, just do what you do at the
lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
Okay. Long story short, day party can't really get as much numbers.
Bro, stop. Listen. You're not. Hold on. With the way you talking right now, I'm sure chicks ain't giving you numbers like that, or you're not getting shit popping off. Things are not sound like you sound. Why you sound so nervous? What's going on? You speaking in the closet? What's going on? Are you trying not to wake people up in the house? Like what? Like why you sound like that?
Yeah, maybe that. Not trying to wake anybody up, but it's whatever.
All right, listen, bro. This is the thing, man. This is the thing. It don't matter if it's a day party, night party, middle of the day party, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You approach girls, you talk to them, you exchange numbers. The girls who want to fuck with you, they're gonna be responsive. The girls who don't won't. There's nothing.
It's not trying to get numbers too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like give them your number and have them call you. Tell them a time to call you.
Okay. All right. Will do.
All right. Don't make it too more complicated than that, my brother. All right.
I won't. All right. Thank you.
All right, man. Peace. Man, you guys, y'all it's like, y'all act like it's the place or the time or the event is you. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's a day party, night party, if it's a party down the street or on the moon, it don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? If you're talking to girls, you know how to have a conversation. You flirting, you're building sexual tension. You're giving a girl your number or exchanging numbers or whatever. What's going to happen is you're going to find women who want to fuck with you. It's that simple. You feel what I'm saying? It's not anything more crazy than that. Now, let's get to the main topic of today's show. So the reason why I came up with this topic is because what I was noticing, a lot online is that there's a lot of guys who say that a woman can't love you. You understand? Like, it's impossible. They say that women are not capable of love.
Just like it's hard to get numbers at day parties.
Exactly, right. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, women aren't capable of love. Women can't love you. It's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? And they're saying that they only love you based off of what you can do for them, right? And so what happens is this. A lot of guys who don't have actual experience with women, right? They've never experienced a woman who actually gives a shit about them. And now, the reason why you never experience women giving a shit about you is because what happens is that you're putting yourself in a situation where you're leading with your wallet, where you're trying to impress girls with all the shit you got, trying to impress girls with fancy dinners and buying them gifts and all this other craziness, right? And so what happens is you're leading with that. And then so therefore, what happens is that she uses you for that. So your experience is, of course, she doesn't love me. She just loves what I can do for her. But you created a reality of you are the guy who just does shit for her.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So now you do shit for her. And then when you stop doing shit for her, she stops fucking with you. Right. And then you say, you know what? These girls can't love us. It's not, they can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? But you created the situation where the girl isn't going to love you. Now, see, this is the thing. This is what happens. A woman can never love you if you try to attract her with anything outside of you being your fucking self.
Whoa.
You see what I'm saying?
Say that again.
That's what you guys got to understand. A woman cannot love you if you're trying to attract her outside, when you're doing something outside of just being yourself. Anytime you're trying to lead with your wallet, anytime you're trying to be this quote unquote high value man thinking that's going to get you all the chicks, anytime where you're trying to, get girls to want to fuck with you because you know this person or know that person, or you got this status, or you look this way, you look that way. Whenever you're trying to do that, she can't love you because who are you? You know what I'm saying? She don't even know who you are because all she knows is that you got money. All she knows is that you're the type of guy that's going to take her out to fancy dinners.
Right.
So how can she love you when she don't even know who you are? You see what I'm saying? And so this is where a lot of guys get confused and they're like, oh, well, these women can't love. No, they can't love you because you have never shown who the fuck you are.
Whoa.
You're not showing who you are because you're scared to show who you are, because you're insecure about who you are, because you think a woman would never like who you are.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And then therefore, this is why you can't find a woman that actually fucking loves you. You see what I'm saying? Because see, dudes who's really about that life and who have real game, they understand when a woman loves them. Because see, guys who have game, this is what I guarantee you, every guy who has tight game has asked himself this question at one point or another. He said to himself, man, he says to himself, it's not even a question, it's like a statement. He says, I know this chick gotta love me because all the shit that I'm doing and the way that I am, nigga, she got to love me in order to keep fucking with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she gotta love me. I'm just being me, and being me, being around me and fucking with me isn't easy. You understand? Like, putting up with my shit is not easy.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
They still hanging in. They hanging in, baby.
Hanging in there.
Listen. Can I say something though?
Go in.
First and foremost, ain't no bitch could ever even think of loving me more than I love myself.
Facts. So why my sound effect shit is fucking up right now? But go ahead, keep going, keep talking, keep spitting that shit.
Y'all gotta understand what the fuck I just said.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no female on this planet, including my mother,
right,
that's gonna ever love me
more than I love myself.
Right.
So therefore, at the end of the day, a woman's love for me is always secondary to the love that I have for myself.
Facts.
You have to understand that. So if you're a man that's sitting out there belly aching, right? If you're a man that's out there butthurt about whether or not a woman can love you or not,
right?
That is the beginning of a lot of your problems in general. You understand what I'm saying? That's number one. And number two, I have never tried to get a woman to love me. I have never been conscious of my effort or my influence or anything of that nature to get a bitch to fucking love me.
Right.
You understand? It's always been me doing me and the bitch falls in love.
Right.
Sometimes I'll be surprised. I'll be like, damn, this bitch, like she must be in love with a nigga.
Right.
Like she over here spending money. She over here sacrificing. She been fucking with a nigga for years.
Right.
And ain't not once did I ever even call her my girl.
Right.
But every time I call, she come. Willingly and gladly.
Right.
Bro, no lie. I was chilling with one of my joints the other day. We was sipping some wine.
Right.
And I said to her, I said, oh, I was like, you like the wine? No, first of all, I poured the wine or whatever. She drank. She was like, ooh, this tastes good. I like it. And she's drinking, sipping the shit. I was like, oh, so you like the wine?
Right.
Like, oh, I love the wine. And I was like, this was a suggestion by my lady. She was like, without missing a fucking beat, she was like, tell her she got some good taste because this shit tastes good.
Right.
What? While the rest of y'all niggas, y'all chilling there with the wine from the other girl.
Right.
And y'all like, oh yeah, I picked this up at the wine store myself because, but no. I would let the girl that I'm chilling with know the wine that you're sipping was a suggestion from my other woman.
Right.
And she will enjoy it even more. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Why? Because I'm doing me. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm not doing whatever I want to do to try to please this one, to try to please the girl.
Right.
I'm doing what I want to do to please me. Exactly what I want to do to please me. And she loves it.
Exactly.
And y'all motherfuckers don't know what that means. Because y'all over here seeking. You guys are on a fucking quest to find the woman that loves you.
Right. Right.
But you don't even love yourself.
That's crazy.
You're looking for somebody to love you and you don't love yourself.
Right.
Only a bitch ass nigga can look into a camera and say, a woman could never love you.
Right.
Only a dumbass nigga could write a title on a YouTube video saying a woman could never love you. A dumbass nigga who don't love himself, because him not loving himself, therefore he only understands him not being loved.
Exactly. Facts.
You get it?
Facts.
The reason why no woman would ever love you is because you don't understand anything else. You only understand self-hate.
Right.
So how could anybody ever fucking love you, bro? You understand? And a lot of you weak motherfuckers will hear this shit and think I'm saying it to be insulting. But what I'm saying is that love begins with self.
Facts.
Love begins with self, like straight up and down. This is the same reason why it be these same motherfuckers who be like, oh my God, these girls, they fall for the bad guy. They fall for the bad boy. This is why we call it the bad boy membership.
Right, exactly.
Because the bad boy is the arrogant, conceited asshole who loves himself first.
Exactly. Facts. Facts. Facts.
And the only person who sees the bad boy as arrogant, and conceited is the weak beta motherfuckers who would write that shit in a YouTube video or who would look in the camera and say that type of shit.
Right.
But the girls who fall for that nigga, she's thinking, oh my God, he's such a beautiful, handsome, sexy rebel without a cause, and I just can't get enough of this motherfucker. That's what the woman says to herself. I just can't get enough of him. I love his style. I love the way he moves. I love the way he makes love to me. I love everything about this nigga.
Right.
And the reason why she can love everything about him, even though he's even seeing other women, is because of the sheer love that he has for himself.
Right. Right.
Let's think about this. If a man actually loves himself and then he brings a woman along for the ride,
right,
she's thinking he loves himself and he knows how to take care of himself. So in turn, by default, whoever is closest to him will be loved and taken care of.
Right.
So she falls right into the fold comfortably.
Right.
Because she's looking at him like, well, he's not needy. He's not seeking love. He's only seeking to be of favor to himself.
Right.
And so she falls in line and wants to be of favor to him as well. Because a woman knows her true place. Y'all dumb motherfuckers. Y'all let feminism, first wave feminism. These niggas take feminism shit so seriously that they actually refer to it as first wave and second wave.
Right.
You think a real nigga who understands game gives a fuck about feminism?
Right. Exactly.
Think of how many times y'all ever heard niggas like us really talk or dissect feminism.
Right. Exactly.
Think about that shit for a second. We don't even get into because to get into feminism would mean that I'm taking seriously what women are saying.
Right.
I love myself too much to even take what women are saying seriously.
Right.
And the women that fuck with me love that about me. Because they already know that whatever they got to say, unless it's about making my life better, it doesn't mean anything.
Facts.
But again, because a woman who knows a man who understands himself, she's saying to herself, as long as his life gets better, if I'm fucking with him, my life gets better.
Exactly. Facts. See, women with game understand that.
What?
That's the thing. See, understand this, right? See, women, you got. Let's break this shit all the way down. And callers, we're gonna get to y'all in a second. And then 980-915, we're gonna get to y'all in a second. Let's break this shit all the way down, right? There's different levels of women who got game, right? Now, the women at the top, those are the women. The women at the top who really got game. Those are the women, right, who actually find a real dude who's on point and becomes part of his program and understands that damn fucking with him is going to improve my life tenfold because he's actually a man that could upgrade my mind, that can show me things and can actually be a man for a woman like me because she's on some super feminine shit. You understand what I'm saying? So she's on top. So meaning that when she gets or sees that guy, she's like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with this dude, right? Now, you got the women in the middle, which is most women, which is your average chick.
Right.
See, the average chick usually attracts the average nigga, which is the guys who talk about the looks, money, and status, the guys who think they got to have a lot of, shit going on before they got to be on their purpose before a girl can want to fuck with them. That's the average dude, right? And so what happens is because she's the average chick and her game is average, what she does is that she uses those guys for those things. But see, her game is better than the average guy, even though she's average, because she's still a little bit of step above the dude. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that these are the women that these average guys get with, and then they say that these women, women can't love you, right? Now, first of all, she could never love you because she already saw that you was a fucking fool from the beginning, and you were putting your money and all this other bullshit in the forefront. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that she just takes advantage of that because her game is average. If her game is really tight, she just go for the niggas who was on some real shit. You understand what I'm saying? But she know the niggas that's on some real shit ain't gonna be fucking with her because she on some bullshit. You understand? They might throw us some dick here and there, but they ain't really taking it seriously. Right? Now you have the girls who are on the bottom, you understand what I'm saying? These are the women who you can lie, manipulate, and do all this other goofy shit and have them chase you. You know how you hear guys say, "Oh, lie to these girls, just tell them what they want to hear, and then they'll chase you." Those are the girls who have the worst game. You understand what I'm saying? Because those are usually the girls that have daddy issues. Those are the women who are extremely, extremely, extremely insecure. Those are the women that are super wishy-washy about sex, and they'll probably accuse you of rape later on after you done did something to her. It's those type of chicks.
I hate you too.
You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. You two want that bullshit. We got to say that. But that's the thing. So what happens is that a lot of dudes that's in the average category are dealing with these average girls, right? And these average women, what they're doing is they're taking these guys for a ride, and then these guys don't realize that these women are taking them for a ride because those guys don't know no better when it comes to game. And so therefore their conclusion is, well, women don't love us. They only love what they can do for us. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where they, that's where they get to that point. You feel what I'm saying?
I wanna talk to King Leak. And King Leak, if you're not on the Bad Boy membership yet, like, you really need to get on it, bro.
Facts.
But see, again, your language exposes you. You understand that? And a lot of guys think that just because you're asking a question that it doesn't mean anything, and it's not, it's just a question. So how can it expose me?
Right.
Bro, why would I ever think that if a woman is choosing to be with me, if I'm thinking that she's settling, what does that say about what I think about myself?
Right, exactly.
I just did a whole speech about how much I love myself. How could I ever fix my mind to believe that a woman is settling?
Exactly.
If a woman chooses to be with me in any capacity, she is making the best fucking choice of her life.
Facts. Facts.
Are you kidding?
Facts.
What? Bro, like, that's why I don't understand y'all niggas, because you switch. How do you know if a chick actually loves you if she's just settling? What? What do you think about yourself even asking a question like that?
Right.
I am me. I am the best thing that ever happened to this world. Are you kidding? Some of you who have low self-esteem or who are a little bit unsure of yourselves would consider a statement like that to be arrogant and conceited. Like when Kanye, shout out to Kanye, go watch his Drink Champs interview with Revolt and Nori and them. Shout out to him. You remember when he did that whole thing when he said, "I'm a god"?
Right.
And he was like, niggas always say to him, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? He's like, I just told you who I think I am.
Right.
I'm God. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
It's pretty much the same shit. I mean, I'm not off the deep end like your boy Kanye, right? I don't, at this point, I don't need medication just yet.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say is, I don't understand y'all niggas and how y'all don't believe in yourselves to the point where you don't believe that you're the best thing to happen to this world. Right. You see, we try to bring you guys back to the reality of the fact that everyone is unique.
Right.
Your uniqueness is your superpower.
Right.
The fact that you exist is your gift to the world.
Facts.
So simply because there is only one Miles Cunningham on this planet, I am literally the best thing to ever happen to existence.
They're not ready for that game. They're not ready for that game. This is why dudes never understand confidence. They be like, oh, but you got to do stuff first and you got to be successful first before you can be. They don't understand confidence. How could you not be confident, understanding, or having that awareness?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have to be insecure about? You see what I'm saying?
Like this is what I don't understand about y'all niggas, bro.
Right.
If a woman chooses me, how can she be settling?
Right.
How can she be settling? Already played it for y'all niggas, bro. Already played it for y'all, man. Stop playing with me. Wait, I gotta turn up the. Already played it for y'all.
Damn, my fucking sound effects has got a delay today. I don't know what the fuck, man. Damn, my shit coming in slow.
You gotta restart your shit. Though.
I gotta redo the joint.
How can I seriously, man? Like again. Is that delayed? You pressed this shit like 5 seconds ago and it just coming on?
Yeah, it just won't even stop. That's fucking crazy. But anyway.
Yo, look, and I understand. I understand, bro. I'm 40 years old, and a lot of this game that I have, a lot of this confidence that I have, didn't really come to me till 10 years ago.
Mm.
You understand? So I understand it's gonna take a lot of y'all cats some time. And shout out to the cats that are in their 20s or early 30s and already got it.
Right.
Shout out to y'all motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? But this type of confidence does take time. I get it. But again, I'm letting you guys know that because there is only one you, that is all you need to be confident.
Right.
That's all you really need.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, think about it for a second. There are over 7 billion souls on this planet.
Right.
And you are the only one like you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How beautiful is that?
Exactly.
What?
That's facts.
Think about that. Any woman on this planet, if she chooses you, you're the only one.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
And look, the more I invest into that mindset and the more I invest into that perspective, is the more I find women that are okay with me having multiple women.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Right.
It's the guys who don't think women could ever love them, or even if they do find a woman to love them and marry them, they're in the worst fucking marriages ever, on the brink of divorce at all times.
Right.
Why? Simply because they don't value themselves. They're looking at the woman like they're literally looking at the woman like how King League is looking at them. Like,
right.
Oh, well, he's sitting there pondering, well, how do I know if she loves me or if she's only settling?
Mm-hmm.
Once you have that type of energy in your brain, your woman begins to look at you like that.
Exactly.
Don't you see that?
Exactly.
So if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, wow, I wonder if my wife is only settling.
Mm-hmm.
And then you give off even though it's only a thought, you forget that thought equals words equals action.
Exactly.
And even if you don't actually say the words, your actions will still come out. Your energy will still come out.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you interact with your wife, that energy will come out.
Right.
Whether subconsciously, consciously, passive aggressively, whatever.
Oh my God. So King League said, how can you think that way when there will always be people with more going on for themselves than you, like game, money, clout, and the whole package? Yo, how can somebody be more than me?
Bro. So, okay. So with that logic, King League, right? We only have 252 people watching right now. So therefore, we should just shut down this fucking live stream.
Right. Exactly.
More than likely, there's another YouTuber or other YouTubers right now doing a podcast or a show that have way more subscribers than we do. So we should literally just shut this shit down right now. That's what you're saying?
Right. Right.
This is why I can't really fuck with y'all niggas, because I'm allergic. I'm allergic to people who don't think of themselves in a certain light, bro. You feel me?
Right.
Because when I talk this shit, bro, I am so sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I realized, yo, there is only one Miles Cunningham.
Right.
And I'm like, niggas, even though it's only 250 niggas, they got to come here to get this shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, where else you gonna come and get this? Except for here.
That's all I'm worried about. You think I'm worried about any other fucking channel or podcast or nigga? Y'all got King Leak. Get on the Bad Boy membership. You need it the most.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass need it the most, bro. What the fuck? That nigga's crazy.
See, Chris the Player must be trolling. He said, Locario, how can you be confident without unlocking the masculine frame? But hold on, real quick. I want to show you guys something. Hold on, let me share this screen real quick. Let me share this screen real quick. Let me do this. Let me show this thing right here, just real quick. I just want to show you guys this this fucking thing. Hold on. Let me see if I could put this in full screen layout. Now, I just want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys, I typed in on YouTube, women can't love men, right? And now you see all of this stuff that pop up. Why women can't love men. Why women can't love men. Even the Bible knew women can't love men. Why women will never love you. Women do not love men. Red pill. Why women can never love men. You see, like all of this shit. You feel me? So it's crazy that you got all of that stuff there right now. I'm gonna play a little bit of this video. Hold on. Let me, because I ain't gonna play the whole thing because I ain't trying to promote certain niggas. But but hold on. Let me pull this thing up real quick. Let me pull up this thing real quick. Oh Lord. Let me share the screen again. Okay. So this video right here. Hold on, let me do this like that. This video right here is called it's called She Can't Love You Like You Love Her. You feel me? So let's pull this up real quick.
See,
let me get a little bigger.
I just want to say something as well. Like, another misunderstanding that you guys have too is that you are comparing yourself to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you say shit like this, you're comparing your level of love to that of a female.
Right.
So again, you're putting yourself on the same plane as a female.
Mm-hmm.
Any woman knows that any man who would put himself on the same plane as a female is a weak motherfucker. Therefore, she would never love him in the first place. What are you saying?
Facts.
What did I tell you guys? Your language exposes you every time. Watch these titles. Watch some of these titles and use your fucking brain to break it down and realize.
Right.
I mean, look, shout out to Manosphere Highlights Daily. They do decent work. I ain't even mad at the nigga. Right. But again, certain ideas cannot be refuted.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Certain things just cannot be refuted.
Right.
You understand? Look, nigga, MHD continue to get your money, but real is real, and that's it.
Right. So let's listen to some of this. I put the playback speed a little bit faster, but it's not too fast, so you still guys can still hear it. But I'm gonna just play a little bit of this, just so you guys can see what's being said.
Women can never love you the way you want to be loved as a man. They just can't do it. Okay, if there's anything you take away from tonight's coaching video, it's this. Just understand that women love opportunistically while men love idealistically. I mean, we're the ones who are really listening to those romantic songs and thinking of our girl. We're the ones who are watching those movies and imagining us saving the damsel in distress. She doesn't see you that way. Women they don't see you for who you are. They see you for what you can do for them. The emotions you can make them feel. It doesn't always have to be financially. Obviously that's a big key, right? That helps. But they see you for what you can do for them. The value you can provide. And a lot of that value comes in the form of emotions. The emotions you can make her feel. The tension you can make her feel. The emotional highs and lows you can make her feel.
Women see. All right, let me pause that for a second. Shout out to K Zag and 20 in the building. What's poppin', bro?
Yo.
But again, this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying. Again, the whole thing of they only love you for what you can do for them. It's the whole thing of they can only love you for what you can do for them. You understand what I'm saying? And it's ironic. See, it's funny? These titles and shit of women can't love you and all this. Guys, you got to understand that this is marketed towards losers. Because these are the type of guys that's having trouble with women. So what's going to be easier for a guy to deal with who's having trouble with women? Actually learning to self-improve, get game, step up his shit, and actually go out there and make shit happen? Or wouldn't it be better for him just to wallow in his sorrows and hear about female nature and why he can't do anything about it. And this is just how women are. You understand? So a lot of these guys, what they're doing is that they're marketing their stuff to the guys who are losers.
Right.
Unfortunately, you understand? This just is what it is. You see what I mean? And like you were saying, Miles, is that if you're the type of guy who loves himself and you've experienced this, love from a woman because you love yourself, you wouldn't be talking like this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't be talking like this. And let me tell you guys a little secret. I'm not gonna say who, because it's not about the person or the people, right? But understand, some of your favorite content creators who talk a lot of this shit about female nature and all this other stuff and how women are the boogeyman and they're never going to love you and you can't get married and all this other stuff. Some of these dudes are the biggest players out there. Meaning after they log off, after they cut the camera and log off their live stream where they're talking about how women and hypergamy and all this other shit, these niggas is hitting up all these chicks that they matched with on Tinder yesterday and they go into smash. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Don't think that these content creators that's making all of these fucking videos about how scary these women are, don't think they ain't out here fucking. They fucking.
Don't think that their dick is as dry as yours is.
Exactly. They are fucking. You understand what I'm saying? They're fucking. You see what I mean? So a lot of guys, they get caught up in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But let's continue with some of this video. Hold on.
You as a utility. If you can't provide any value to her born life, she won't even look your way. This is why the majority of women have on their dating profiles must love adventures or must make me laugh. It's an action that men must display. She could care less about you as a human being.
Bruh. I don't even fucking read. Did you know that I don't read females' profiles?
Right.
I really don't. I don't understand how these dudes take the time to even hear what these chicks be saying, bruh. Because I'm like, if she don't match with, not even if she don't match with me, if she don't respond how I need her to respond and show up on the date, I could give a fuck less.
Right.
Like, I ask a bitch everything when I'm actually face to face. I'd be like, so how old are you? And sometimes I get, oh, didn't you read my profile? I'd be like, yeah, I don't really read profiles.
Exactly, facts.
How old are you? She's like, oh yeah, I'm 30 this or I'm 20 that.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You got kids? Oh, word? Okay, what you do? Okay, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't worry about none of that shit, bro.
Right.
These niggas be so worried. They be focused on the wrong things. That's why they don't get what they want from females. It's like that's why females play tricks on them, because they be the sleight of hand. They be focused on the wrong thing while the trick is over here. And
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, these niggas, man, I can't do it.
Oh man, let's go.
Evolution made women love men the same way that men love women, then it would hurt reproduction. Women would not seek out the better, stronger mates and replace the ones that they are currently with because the current ones are incapable of providing for them and their children. They would stay with the partners they love and not look for the better ones. They would also spend too much time caring for offspring that they knew had no chance of surviving into adulthood. The types of loving and emotional women that most men want to marry these days are not widely available in the gene pool because they are the ones that have the least.
Bro, that's your boy, son.
I was about to say, that's my man Sam. Yo, shout out to Sam.
You gotta do the Sandman voice. You gotta do that.
I could barely do it. Women can't love you because they're women. Female nature, hypergamy, and female nature. I can't do it.
No, shout out to Sandman though. He reviewed one of my books back in the day. So shout out to him.
I fucked with Sandman because ain't nobody more consistent than fucking. Yo, is he still doing videos?
Oh no, probably.
Hold on. Let me look my nigga up because Sandman. Yo, fuck what y'all niggas talking about because Fuck the message. Fuck Locario. Yo, Sandman is still doing videos daily.
Mm-hmm.
This video is brought to you by
He got new videos?
It looks like it.
Wow. Shout out to Sandman.
A day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. Yo, Sandman is, look, forget the message. Forget MGTOW. Forget whatever he's talking about. As far as consistency and work, Sandman is that nigga.
Exactly. Facts.
Bruh.
Facts.
How the fuck do you do this daily? Yo, this nigga is MGTOW to the death, bro. Are you kidding? I'm scrolling and his shit is consistent.
Right.
Bruh, shout out to this nigga, man, for real. I ain't mad. I ain't never been mad at a nigga. I mean, look, I ain't got to agree with you, but when you're that consistent with the work, though, I got to show the respect, bro. That's crazy.
Facts. Let's listen a little more of this stuff.
Chance of surviving and passing on their genes down to future generations. It's the unloving, selfish, and opportunistic women that make up the majority of the gene pool. They have a better chance of passing down their genes. And on the other side, the men that easily fall in love, act against their own self-interest, have the greatest chance of replicating their genes and spreading their seed as widely as possible. Love becomes a hindrance and a nuisance for female reproduction. And love is a benefit for men looking to procreate.
So understand, a woman could love you or say that she loves you based on the security you offer and provide and give her. But the reality is, she may not feel what you feel, but what she understands is that you're a safe, secure man. Thus, she can feel good in your company, safe in your company, protected, fed, warm. Some men should understand how much women are good at reflecting, how in some cases, women can just imitate and reflect back the love you give to them. It sounds sad, but some will do whatever they need to do to survive. And my last point, the word love can be a form of control. That is when the word is used recklessly, and how it can be used in many ways. Like, for instance, how it can be used on you, where as a man you may want to leave a woman, and she could say to you, "Don't you love me anymore?" As in to ask you, how could you be such a monster to no longer love her, in a sense?
All right, so that's pretty much it. We ain't got to do too much of that. But y'all get the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, is all this stuff about how, the woman can't love you, you gotta watch out, yada yada yada, therefore, so forth and so on. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the funny part is that what a lot of the stuff these guys are saying, again, is not that it's actually false. It's just that they're acting this way towards a certain type of guy. This is what we've been trying to tell you guys. You understand? You're going to have women who are going to use men for resources, use men for the providing and all this other shit, right? And those guys are volunteering to be used.
Right.
Like all the guys talking about getting their money up and, having a certain status and being on your purpose to get chicks. Those guys are volunteering to be used.
Right.
But those will be the same guys who are saying women can't love you and feel a certain type of way about it. You understand? And now this is the last thing I'll say before we get some calls. So guys, if you want to call up, 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224 is the number. And it kind of goes to what you were saying, Miles, earlier about, loving yourself. And just even when we talk about this whole thing of love in general, is that a lot of guys are looking for love when it comes to women for validation in a lot of situations, right? Because they don't love themselves, so they want the woman to love them so that they can now feel loved. They want to feel loved some way because there's no love in anywhere within them. So they want to find a woman to love them so they feel loved, like they're lovable, like they're worth something. You feel what I'm saying? So that's another issue right there. Because truthfully, the thing is this: you shouldn't even be worried about a woman loving you. You understand what I'm saying? Truthfully, you see what I mean? Like it's cool, it's nice, that's great, but it's not anything that you need to be worried about. And the fact that a guy would even take time to sit there and worry about that shit, it says a lot, because you're thinking too much about something that isn't necessarily necessary for you to have in order for you to do what you need to do in your situation dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? They don't get it.
Look, I don't give a fuck if a bitch love me, is in love with me, or if she's settling.
Right.
If she do what the fuck I need her to do consistently and without failure or complication or disrespect or attitude,
right,
consistently,
right,
that's all I give a fuck about.
Exactly.
Because a man, let me tell you something, and I already told you this. There's levels to this shit. A man is the closest thing to God. When you understand how close you are to God, love is built in with the language that you speak. Love is built in with your action.
Right.
Love is built in with any relationship that you have.
Right.
So, nigga, even if a bitch thinks she don't love you, even if she thinks she's settling, King Bleak, let's just say a bitch thinks she's settling.
Right.
But she's there for 18 years.
Right.
She's there. Consistently, year after year after year.
Right.
And she don't want to go nowhere. And when you say, hey, I need you to do this, she's like, as you wish, my king.
Right. Exactly.
I'm worried about if she love.
Right.
See,
it's just like when niggas be talking about, oh, I wonder if she like me. I don't care if she like me. Is she gonna suck my dick? You feel what I'm saying? That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
Yeah, y'all niggas be worried about the wrong fucking thing. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Love? Bro. Like, bro, when was the last time you had a conversation with a player or a man, an actual man? Like, man, sometimes I wonder if my girl loves me, man.
Right.
Love?
That's crazy.
Yo, shout out to this is only because I heard him say it so many times. So shout out to Kevin Samuels. But I heard him say a few times that marriage is not about love. Marriage is about duty.
Right. That's facts.
Man.
That's facts.
And there's certain levels to the game and certain levels of relationship where, as a man, there's certain frivolous things that you don't worry about. Because I told y'all this before. A man's language, a man's overall language in relating is action. So when a female shows consistent action,
right,
over time, with, like I said, in good faith, meaning without disrespect, without any passive aggressive bullshit or any of that nonsense.
Right.
She is showing duty. She is showing action consistently in good faith. I could care less if she loves me, bro. As long as that woman is doing what the fuck she knows she's supposed to do, fucking with a nigga like me,
right?
That's all I need. The rest of y'all niggas could worry about love if you want to,
right?
But I bet you, my bitch is more consistent than your bitch,
right?
I bet you.
It's crazy, and you know it's funny. A woman could love you, right? And a woman could love you and still cheat on you, fucking hit you over the head with a frying pan. You feel what I'm saying? Disrespect you. A woman could love you and disrespect you. You guys understand that, right? Like, she could love the shit out of you and still disrespect you. You understand what I'm saying?
You got some bitches out there. Well, the reason why I yell at him is because I love him so much.
Right. Exactly.
It's some dumb niggas out there abusing they bitch every day, beating they fucking woman. Verbally and physically abusing a woman. And then they say, oh, well, it's because I love her so much.
Right.
And the bitch be thinking the same shit like, oh, well, when he hits me, I know it's because he loves me. What? That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all niggas is so, y'all so lost when it comes to game. Y'all just focused on the wrong fucking thing.
Right.
So lost.
Right.
You think a real nigga worried about love? I need a bitch that's consistent.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts. So, guys, call up. The call-in number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. We'll be here for another 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then we going to head up out of here.
See, I want to explain, like, this is why sometimes you might hear, guys like you might hear us or guys like us.
Mm-hmm.
We might talk about relationships or dealing with women, and we might touch on some pimp shit.
Right.
And the reason why is because in a lot of cases, when it comes to dealing with females, it's really not about shit like love, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like love is cool and all that, but it's not really about love. And you want to know why a man can't really worry about love like that?
Mm.
Love is an emotion.
Right.
Love is fleeting.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we know about emotions? Emotions change.
Right.
A man's challenge in life is consistency and duty. Like we talk about, a man gets up and does what he knows is right, not because he feels like doing it, but because he knows it has to get done.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So at that point, a man gets up and goes to work for his family, not even because he loves his family, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But because he's like, well, I got to keep these fucking kids fed, and I got to keep my wife, I got to keep my wife in shelter, and I got to keep her protected so she could take care of my kids.
Right.
Because that's the right thing to do.
Right.
Now, during the course of my day, after I come home from work and I see my kids, they cute, they getting ready for bed, and I tuck them in and I kiss them on the forehead, maybe I can get a chance to like experience love and the fondness that I have for my family and so on and so forth.
Mm.
But am I thinking about that 6 o'clock in the morning when it's -5 degrees outside and I got to fucking get on some fucking truck or some shit to go work?
Mm-hmm.
Am I really thinking about love, or am I like, I got to keep these fucking kids alive?
Right.
Why? Because it's what I've been challenged to do because I'm a fucking man.
Right. Exactly.
Ain't no love in that.
Mm-hmm.
That's duty.
Mm.
That's what I need to do. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. I brought those fucking kids in this world. I chose that bitch to be on my team.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I have to do. Ain't no love in this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Again, dudes be focused on the wrong thing.
They got to watch that Fences movie again. That scene with Denzel. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this shit ain't going on the Patreon, because you already used that other nigga's video. I'm gonna go find that shit.
Carney 48 said, "Why are you throwing the N-word, nigga? Don't okay, nigga, 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 and nigga." All right, that's what we do. So let's go to 540 while you trying to find that video. 540, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's up? This is Malachi Brown. I donated $5 to the cash app.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. What's good with you? What's your question? Damn, this fucking shit is fucked up. Go ahead.
All right, so my question isn't relating to the topic at all. Me and my friends are actually going out to New York City, not this weekend, but the next weekend. And we were debating between two boroughs to stay in. We were debating to stay in Brooklyn or Queens. I know Queens is closer to Manhattan. So, like, I think there's more stuff to do there, but I wanted your guys' advice on where should we stay, like Brooklyn or Queens, and then where are some good areas, bars and clubs to go out with friends.
Right. I would, Miles, you're on mute. Miles, you're on mute. What was you gonna say? Miles, you're on mute.
Sorry. Y'all trying to do bars and clubs. Brooklyn is the way to go, and try to go and stay anywhere near like downtown near Barclay.
Right, yeah, like Barclay area and Fifth Avenue in Brooklyn.
And there's a dope restaurant I know called Charmed. Go there.
Exactly. That's a dope spot. But you should also while you're there, make sure you hit up Manhattan and go to Lower East Side and the Meatpacking District. You feel me? So you definitely got it. You definitely got to hit up there. You feel what I'm saying?
The Meatpacking District is
are those also bars?
Is 14th Street on the west side of Manhattan. 14th Street and the west side of Manhattan.
Right. So Meatpacking District, 14th Street, or Lower East Side is the lower part of Manhattan. It's Delancey Street, Essex Street, all of it's bars like crazy over there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, right across the Manhattan Bridge. So seriously, if you go to Brooklyn and you stay in downtown Brooklyn, you'll have access to everything we're talking about.
Right.
Everything.
Right.
All right, bet, yeah, because we're gonna book an Airbnb. Hopefully, we find one close to like a train station. You know, like where are all the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans at too?
Lower East Side. Lower East Side.
Yeah, Lower East Side. Right. So you take the F train. So you take the F train to Delancey. So just remember the F train to Delancey. That's Lower East Side. All of the fucking Puerto Rican girls, Hispanic chicks, all that other shit.
Yeah, and go to this spot called Beauty in Essex.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there are okay.
Hold on. Are you vaccinated though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm vaccinated.
Okay,
yeah,
you lucky nigga, because if you ain't vaccinated, you can't get in nowhere.
Yeah. all your boys got to be vaccinated too, bro.
Yeah, all your people got to be vaccinated, or you ain't getting nowhere.
All right, bet. That's really good to know.
Right.
Yeah, because I'll have to ask them then.
But if your boys is not vaccinated, what you need to do is go to Jersey City, nigga. Take the PATH train, and it's like fucking from downtown Brooklyn. It's like 20 minutes. You take the PATH train to Grove Street, and it's nothing but bars and chicks out there. So if one of your boys ain't vaccinated, y'all ass need to go to Jersey City, and it's only like a 15-20 minute train ride. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, bet. Thank you guys so much.
All right, my brother. Adam holla.
Oh, let me play that shit. Hold up. Let me play that shit. Hold up, son. Hold up. All right, boom. Share. Is it sharing?
Yeah. There you go.
All right, let me go. All right, ready?
Yeah.
I ask you a question? Hell, you got to ask me, Mr. Stewart, the one you got the questions for. How come you ain't never liked me? Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you?
Nigga?
What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in front of my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you? None. All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day? Yeah. Nigga, as long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me. Yes, sir. You eat every day. Yes, sir. Got a roof over your head. Yes, sir. Got clothes on your back. Yes, sir. Why do you think that is? Because of you? Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is? Because you like me? Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day because I like you. You're the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house.
Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. What? Play that last part again for y'all fucking weak ass, punk ass beta male motherfuckers. Listen to a man speak.
Right.
Yes, sir. Got a roof over your head. Yes, sir. Got clothes on your back. Yes, sir. Why do you think that is? Because of you? Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is? Because you like me? Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. Because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Now let's get this straight right here now before I go along any further. I ain't got to like you.
Nigga!
Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday because he like me. He give it to me because he owe me. Now I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain.
Nigga!
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
Shit.
Love it.
I should fucking make that shit my ringtone, nigga. I ain't got to like you. I ain't got to love you. I do it because it's the responsibility.
Mm-hmm. He said, I owe you a responsibility as a man. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do.
Niggas were out here worrying about if a bitch love them or not.
Right.
A bitch just got to do her duty.
Right, exactly.
Keep my belly full and my nuts empty. Do it in good faith and with consistency over time.
Do it.
Bitch ain't got to fucking love me. Let me tell you, I love myself so much. A bitch ain't gotta love me. She just gotta do her duty as a woman.
Facts. That's facts.
That's and this is exactly why the average dude can't get past quote unquote rejection.
Right.
Because he's so attached to this idea that a woman has to like them.
Right.
Or a woman has to love them. Or a woman ain't gotta do nothing but follow my instruction.
Exactly.
She ain't gotta do nothing but be willing to listen to what the fuck I'm saying. This is exactly why y'all gotta watch the Game Kings documentary, because Rosebud said it multiple times too. But he was like, "Look, I don't even care about what a woman is saying because I'm so fucked up about what's going on in my own brain."
Exactly.
And what he's really saying is that the love I have for myself as a man and the knowledge, not just the love, but the knowledge that I have in my brain for what a man is to what a woman is.
Right.
I'm not worried about all the frivolous bullshit. I just need you to open your mouth so I can hear how your voice sound, so I can know how to get at you.
Facts.
But the specifics of what you actually have to say don't mean nothing to me.
Facts.
Yeah, I swear.
How you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds, so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Woo, yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Come on.
Nah, that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Because look, this is the thing. The problem is, though, is that in all these other aspects of life, we realize this. When it comes to dealing with women, it's a whole. We've been tricked into something else, so we just don't know. Like when you go to McDonald's and you say, "Yo, let me get a number 2 large supersize with a Coke or some shit," right? You don't care if the motherfucker behind the counter like you. You understand what I'm saying? Or love you. You're like, "Yo, just give me my shit. Here's my money. Give me my shit. I'm out." You understand what I'm saying? But when it comes to women, this is why we always ask you guys. Notice we ask you when you call up and guys be all like confused, and we say, "Yo, what do you want? What do you want her for? What do you want in the situation?" Right? Because once you understand that, then you'll be able to relay instructions and tell her, "Hey, look, this is what I want to do. This is what I don't want. This is how I want things to go. This is how I want things to happen." Right? And then she's doing that thing. Right? And what happens is that because she has a certain level of respect that she's trying to make something happen with you because she's trying to be a part of your team, she's doing that thing. And the thing is, you don't really see, this is the thing. You will never really know how a woman feels about you. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're never really going to know how she feels. Now, you can have an indicator based off of how she's acting and things she's saying and doing and all this other stuff and on a consistent basis, but you never really know. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not for you to worry too much about, "Oh, well, does this woman love me or not?" And blah, 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 blah. And, and can a woman ever really love you? And yada, yada, yada. And the reason why guys say that, and this is the crazy part, is because men invest themselves too much into women instead of getting women to invest into them.
Right.
And see, this is the thing. What happens is that a woman gets what she wants when she invests in a man. You know what I'm saying? When a man invests in a woman, he gets nothing. He doesn't get what he wants, and then the woman doesn't get what she wants.
Right.
Because what the woman wants is a man. You see what I'm saying? So
I told that very thing to a broad the other day.
Right.
I looked her dead in her eye and I said, "When I get what I want, you get what you want.
Facts.
That's how it works.
Facts. That's real shit.
Look, and see, and you have to understand the profundity in that, because when I said this girl that I was talking to was a 22-year-old female,
Mm-hmm.
and she looked at me,
Mm-hmm.
sort of in a. There was a few things going on, right? Because she was sort of like impressed,
Mm-hmm.
but she was also sort of being like she was trying to challenge me,
Right.
at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And because that was a part of the conversation.
Right.
But I stopped her mid sentence, and I was like, listen, when I get what I want,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you get what you want.
Exactly.
And she looked at me, and we locked eyes for a good, like, anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And I made sure I looked at her right here. I fucking stared right here in between her eyes, and I made sure I didn't fucking blink.
Mm-hmm.
And I made sure she blinked first.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went to go putting on her shoes because we had just finished fucking.
Mm.
You understand?
Right.
See, there's certain points in a interaction with a female that, and when you say certain things, you can't blink,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't you can't hesitate, and you can't fidget.
Right.
You can't look away.
Right. Because even the caller that just called the first time earlier talking about, yo, I'm at these day parties, and you know, I'm like, nigga, you ain't talking to nobody. You ain't talking to nobody like that. You understand what I'm saying?
It's certain times that a chick wants, she's gonna challenge you on the shit that you're saying, because she wants to know that you believe what you're saying.
Exactly.
See, a lot of y'all niggas, it's so many parts of the game that you guys misconstrue, because it's like, you know, with this video, we're talking about, does a woman love you and all of this shit. And then there's other parts of the game that niggas misconstrue when they talk about shit tests.
Right.
It's not really a shit test.
Mm-hmm.
A bitch wants to know that you believe what you're saying.
Exactly.
That's what she's really doing when she's quote unquote shit testing or challenging you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The fact is that she knows that a lot of y'all niggas go on YouTube and get your confidence from another motherfucker.
Exactly.
So she wants to know if that confidence actually lies with you, or are you just faking the funk?
Right.
Are you just regurgitating some shit you heard from some YouTuber, or do you really believe it?
Right.
And I want y'all to realize, like, I'm on a date with the chick, and I'm saying this shit. Let me tell you something. The same date, same fucking date. And this is before I smashed.
Mm-hmm.
I told her, I said, she said, what do you do? I said, I do photography and stuff, and I'm also a YouTube content creator.
Mm-hmm.
She said, oh, what kind of content do you make? I said, I talk to guys, help them with the confidence and dating and, dealing with females and stuff like that.
Right.
And she was like, she said, well, tell me the most controversial thing you ever really said.
Right.
And I said, you sure you want to hear this? And she was like, sure. And I said, bitches ain't shit. No, my bad. Rewind. I said, bitches know they ain't shit. That's what I said.
Right.
I looked at her dead in the eye. I said, bitches know they ain't shit.
Mm.
And she looked at me like, well, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to her, I said, look, there's a couple of things you have to understand. I said, that statement is the beginning of a more complicated conversation.
Right.
You understand? And then I broke it down for her. I was like, well, listen, you have to understand that a lot of guys, they pedestalize women.
Mm.
You understand? But what I know about the game is that the average woman doesn't really mean shit to a man until a man is able to, impose his influence on that woman. And so she can actually become a benefit to his life. And I broke it all down to her.
Right.
And she was like, after you put it that way, I understand what you're saying. And I actually fuck with the logic. That makes sense.
Mm.
Then we left that spot. I smashed. And then she was talking all this shit. And that's when I looked at her and I was like, remember this, fucking with me. When I get what I want, that's when you get what you want.
Right. That's facts. But remember, Miles, remember I was talking about earlier with the women who got game?
Right.
That correlates exactly with what you're saying.
Right.
The women who have game understand that when they're dealing with a man, they give the man what he wants, which means follow that guy, cooperate, comply, and then you get what you want, which is a man, because the man is going to reciprocate when he realizes that that chick is doing the thing she needs to do to be a real chick.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing that a lot of these women, this is why a lot of these goofy average chicks be single and don't know what the fuck's going on, because they're like, I'm not submitting to no man unless he put a ring on this finger, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you goofy.
Right.
You goofy, because you don't understand how the game works. You see what I'm saying?
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
Some of us are only work for Miles because women thinks he looks good. Don't get Miles started. He already too conceited.
No. Let's go with that logic though. Let's go with that logic. Now for the record, I know that I'm the shit.
Right.
But let's look at the average person's opinion of a guy like me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 40.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bald.
Right.
I'm only 5'6".
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. And I'm not the slimmest dude out there.
Right.
And my physique ain't crazy and all of that type of shit.
Right.
But I'm sharing a story about me fucking a 22-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And y'all could take it or leave it, because I'm not giving y'all no real receipts and all that bullshit. Y'all could take it or leave it.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga talking about it only worked because women think I look good. I'm trying to teach y'all niggas that the reason why the women, if his logic is correct, the only reason why these bitches think I look good is because I think I look good.
Facts. That's it. That's it. That's it.
And because I think I look good, I carry myself as such.
Mm-hmm.
So these chicks, let me tell you something. How many of you guys would have actually told a bitch on the first date, bitches know they ain't shit? How many of y'all niggas would actually say that to a woman on the first fucking date?
Right.
And still get to smash no less.
They be too scared to say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The dudes be scared to fucking say anything, because they're like, I don't want to mess it up. She ain't gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I swear to God, I don't say these things to show off. I'm truly and sincerely trying to show y'all how the game truly works.
Mm-hmm.
When you understand who you are and you can articulate your shit and express yourself the way you want to express yourself, it really doesn't matter what you say.
Right.
Because all that's going to happen is that the more authentic you are, the woman is going to be more and more attracted to you.
Right.
Bro, look, this is so fucking crazy. Because as we left the spot, we were leaving the spot, right?
Right.
And I said, I just started walking her to my car.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, but my car's over there. I said, don't worry, I'll bring you back to your car later.
Right.
And she was like, later? So where are we going now? I said, don't worry about it. We just gonna go to my place real quick.
Right.
When we got in the building and started walking down the hallway to the apartment, she said to me, well, what if I told you that I wanted to go back to my car right now? Now, mind you, I never stopped walking.
Right.
And as I'm still walking towards the apartment, I said to her, at any point in time, if you truly want this to stop, you just let me know and I will take you to your car immediately.
Right.
As I continued walking down the hallway.
Right.
Got to the door, opened the door, and I just continued. No matter what she said, I just continued. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I said, remember, at any point in time, if you want any of this to stop, just let me know. Because those are her words. She said, what if I want to go back to my car right now? I said, if you want to go back to your car right now, I will take you back to your car right now, this minute.
And that's what makes women want to keep fucking with you when you ain't got no attachment. It's like, it's funny. There was a dude that I knew, right? I remember he showed me his text messages from this chick, right? So what happened was the chick he was fucking with or whatever, and I think she either said some slick shit or she did some slick shit or said some slick shit. And he texted her and he said, yo, listen, that shit you did earlier ain't cool. If you do that again, we're good. We're done. Right. Yeah. And so she called his bluff and texted him back and she said something like, whatever, nigga, whatever like that. Right. So she texted him that and he didn't respond to her after that. So a whole day went by and then she texted him the next day. So I saw the time stamps on the date, the text. So she texted him. She's like, what's up? And then he didn't say nothing. She texts him the next hour. Yo, what's good? And nothing. She texts him. She texts him the next hour. He's like, why you ignoring me? So as the texts were going, she kept texting him. She's like, I'm sorry. Could you please, pick up and blah. Like she's begging this nigga to pick up the phone. And the reason why is because she realized, like, damn, this nigga wasn't playing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And so when a woman realizes that you actually are about what you say you're about, that's when they're like, oh shit, I fucking found a man. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, yo.
Yeah. I love this nigga, Anthony L. He said I was desperate. She was scared.
These dudes is hilarious.
But listen, when we got inside the spot though, she put down her bag and her coat, and then she said, "Can you tell me where the bathroom is?"
Right.
Next thing I know, she's coming out the bathroom half naked.
Crazy.
Like, bro, listen, the reason why I say these things is because you have to understand that the only thing you need to do is be yourself. You have to be comfortable being yourself.
Right.
Once you show any like indication of nervousness or discomfort, that's where things fall apart. Because all a woman is really looking for is a dude who's solid.
Right.
She's looking for a dude who's comfortable. She's looking for a dude who's not nervous, who's very comfortable.
Right.
Because once you're comfortable, she's comfortable.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, most of these Me Too cases that y'all hear about, because y'all niggas always worried about being Me Too'd, right?
Right.
Most of these Me Too cases that y'all hear about is because it's coming from guys with no game. It's coming from guys who are not comfortable with themselves.
Exactly.
It's coming from guys who are in a situation that they're physically attracted to a chick that they have no idea how to approach. So they use power dynamics and certain other things to force the woman into doing something
right
that the woman should already want to do.
Right, exactly.
You understand? So I explained what happened on a date I had the other day, simply to show y'all cats that the chick, she already wanted to do what she wanted to do.
Right.
And even in the midst of, I even had the conversation. We basically had the consenting conversation. And I said, listen, at any time, if you want anything to stop, you just let me know.
Exactly.
And that was the last time she said anything about it, because once we made it inside the apartment and I closed the door, her first question was, where's the restroom? She went in the restroom because she had on this outfit where it was like a onesie thing. So she kind of had to take it off because it wasn't like the easiest thing to take off.
Right.
She literally went into the restroom and came out basically just wearing a blouse. Wearing a blouse and heels.
Right.
Wait, a blouse, heels, and panties. Yes, a blouse, heels, and panties. And I was like, oh shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? In my mind, I was like, oh shit. I ain't say oh shit out loud. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to make sure she understands that I'm used to this.
Right.
You understand? The next thing I know, there's spit all over my fucking couch. Because she's one of those sloppy, disgusting bitches with the
Guys, it's not that hard. Y'all just gotta love yourselves just a little bit more. I swear.
That was mine.
Oh God! Oh God! I'm good. I'm good.
That was Miles. That was. Oh man,
bruh. Yo, y'all gotta love yourselves some more, man. That's what I'm saying. These women will love you too if y'all love yourself some more. I'm so serious.
Thanks. So guys, we got another 5 minutes. If somebody want to call up, I know 347 was just on the line, so call back up if you want to call up. 516-387-1224 is the number. But yeah, man, you know, at the end of the day, guys, listen, man, y'all gotta really love yourself so you can understand and see the game from a whole different perspective, man. We trying to get y'all to this other side of this. We don't want y'all to be stuck on the loser shit. You understand? All of this, oh, women do this and women nature and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. And it's just like, man, like y'all see what Miles is explaining to y'all with that whole story of him with the chick. That's all game right there. You understand what I'm saying? Like the fact that you let her know, listen, you can leave at any time, and if she's choosing to fuck with you, that's the thing. You want the woman to want to fuck with you, not fuck with you because she feel like she need to or she got to, or because you got some money. So she's like, fuck it, let me try to get some money out this nigga. Like anytime when y'all get that shit, that's of course your perspective is women ain't gonna love you. Of course your perspective is that. Of course the nigga that gets me too thinks women can't love because he's never been in a situation where women saw that type of value in him. You know what I'm saying? To see him as that type of guy. But see, when you're actually dealing with women and they see that you're really like about it, you feel what I'm saying? And they really see you as that dude, they fuck with you on that level. Let's go to 732. 732 was popping. Who this?
Hey guys, how big is your dick?
Yes, nigga. That means that all that means is that it's time to go. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, King Leak, I want you to know that whenever
Damn, nigga.
Shit is all delayed.
Yo, whenever a woman says that shit to me, I usually end up fucking that night. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's but if a chick say we ain't having sex, soon as sex come out of her mouth. Listen, guys, when the word sex comes out of a woman's mouth, that means she has sex on her mind.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. Like y'all gotta understand. Like y'all don't want to listen. Get on a Bad Boy membership because I talk about that. I talk about chicks that say that type of shit, how you can respond to that type of stuff. So I ain't gonna give it to y'all here. So you gotta go to the Bad Boy membership to get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? He said Miles broke out the rose petals. That's the part Miles is leaving out. He broke out the rose petals.
No.
Yo, Miles is probably you like what's that nigga on the skunk? Pepe Le Pew. That's how you be you be like
I'll be caressing these bros.
Like,
did you? Oh man.
Yo, so listen. Jesus Christ.
How could you get rejected 500 times straight? And how do you keep count of that? Jesus Christ.
These niggas trolling. Because if you got rejected 500 times straight, that means you confident in a motherfucker because you keep going. You feel me? So you a confident nigga if you got rejected 500 times straight because an insecure nigga would have stopped at like number 6 or something. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, fuck this shit. So kudos to you if you actually got rejected 500 times straight. That means you're a fucking monster in the game. You feel me? So listen, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Oh my God, I think this is the first time we actually ending at 11:30 on the dot. This is amazing. So guys, listen, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And remember, right now on the Bad Boy membership, we got the new program right now, how to take pictures that will get you laid on online dating sites. So make sure you guys get that shit and get that shit cracking so that you guys can get laid on these dating sites. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys can get the shit cracking like that. You feel me? So, but we appreciate y'all tuning in. See, this shit is all fucked up. It won't even stop. But yo, we appreciate y'all tuning in, people. Mouse is stupid.
Oh God.
Yo, this shit is... So yo, damn, hold on. God damn it, this COVID. Listen, guys. But yo, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We will holler at y'all motherfuckers later. Shout out. What the fuck? I didn't even touch this shit. Jesus Christ, this shit is just playing. We appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace. We out.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.